Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Saturday. This is Devils After Dark, coming to you live from the Primetime Radio studios in beautiful New Jersey, an undisclosed location inside the bunker and across continent at the Michael J. Fox Studios, where it's housing the Time Machine, the DeLorean, Scotty, a Sirius XM liquid metal from Beverly Hills, California.
Where am I from?
Beverly Hills, California.
I think Sam Woo likes saying Beverly Hills, California, I feel like.
Yeah, I wish I could say your zip code, but it's off by a digit.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
That's how you know.
That's the affordable housing section of Beverly Hills.
Yes, the 90211 area of Beverly Hills, not the 10.
Yeah.
Not the 10.
Yeah. Yeah. I was a little disappointed when I sent you something that a couple years ago. I was like, what the heck is that one doing there? Anyway. Streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, X Live, and Twitch on the Let's Go Devils Network. Don't know where it is on the Instagram Live, so I'm not going to say it. But actually, I just did say it. And I'm your host, Sam Woo. Wanting you to know that this is the last game before All-Star break. You should join our tailgate, joinourcrew.com. Sign up. We're getting a lot of sign-ups, a lot of questions. I know Scotty's got questions. I'll talk to him afterwards about the tailgate. And, come hang out with us. That's what tailgating is about, right? Hanging out.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear.
Yeah, talking old stories. It's like the old Meadowlands.
Puck and pocket cookies. That's what we got going on for our tailgate.
Yeah. Pocket. What's it called? Pocket cookies?
Puck and pocket cookie. I said pocket cookies. Puck and pocket cookies with Paul Marino. There you go. And it's a lot of peas.
And if we get those 6-foot subs, then it would be the Submarino as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. I didn't realize who I was talking to tonight.
Oh, I know.
The Submarino. Did you go to comedy class earlier in the day? Does Mrs. Wu sign you up for something we don't know about?
She caught me red-handed last night with McDonald's bag under my seat in my car. But I don't want to talk about that.
Wow.
But,
the Submarino. Wow.
Yeah,
very nicely done.
So if you think this podcast is starting off slow like the New Jersey Devils tonight, you're probably right.
What did our good friend Roger Allen Wade say? He's cooler than a popsicle with 2 pop sticks or whatever. What are they called? What are those things called in a popsicle? Pop stick, right? Something?
Yeah.
I can't ever think of it. Cooler than an icicle with 2 pop sticks. Woo! Sam Woo.
Yeah. Working on that all night. Anyway.
Oh, man. All right. Well, everyone, scan that QR code if you haven't. And, come join us for the old tailgate action happening on February the 17th, which we finally got, our look at the jerseys. We'll talk about all that good stuff when you can actually purchase one, because I know a lot of us are probably looking at that. We'll get to all that, plus more, with, of course, the king of the football call, Sam Woo, after we run through this recap of the game number 47 on the year down in Amalie Arena, Tampa Bay. It's a road one. Will the Road Warriors show up again? Spoiler alert, no. Actually, you know what? Some of them did. But not all of them. But yeah, last game before the All-Star break. Devils right now sit 4 points out of the wild card, 5 points out of third place in the Metro. Dowling is up to center the second line, moving Mercer back to wing. Congratulations to Eric Halla. I don't know if it's happened already or if it was about to happen, but he is back home with the misses. They are or they're about to expect the birth of their second child. So congratulations to both of them. Vanacek versus Vasi, basically the same matchup from a couple weeks ago when Tampa Bay stole one in OT from the Devils. And since then, they have been on fire. Fire, uppercut. Street Fighter 2 style. What are they? They were like, well, I guess now they're 7-1 in their last 8 since that OT victory. So Tampa Bay on fire. And congratulations to Johnny Boy Marino. John, don't call me Dan. Laces out, isotoner gloves, Marino. You know what, everybody? And I messed up too because Sam Woo asked me before it started, is there any football calls today? And I said no, but I should have said yes because it's John Marino's 300th career game today. That's right. John, don't call me Dan, laces out, isotoner gloves, Marino, who I don't know about you. I feel like every Devils fan thinks is 32 or 33 years old out there, but he is still a young kid. Only 300 games in the chill for the career. So congratulations to John. Uh-oh. He's fired it up. Mrs. Woo has thrown the flag.
This game update is brought to you by And Crew Brew. Join us February 17th at MetLife Stadium tailgate. Go to joinourcrew.com. Devils, Tampa, at Amalie Arena. John Marino has stepped out on the ice. The puck is dropped. It's official. It is his 300th game. Woo! Are you ready, New Jersey?
Very nicely done. I was wondering, I was like, what's he going to actually do for this without a goal? How's there going to be a touchdown? But the puck is dropped. That's all you need. Well, I'm glad we did get that football call in there. Congratulations to Gianna. 300 games and hopefully a lot more to come in a Devils uniform. But the first period, not so eventful. Really, the only couple things that really stood out was Tyler Toffoli. Nice 2-on-1. Takes a shot instead of passing. It did seem like there was a pretty obvious holding the stick penalty going on as Tyler was breaking out of the, I believe it was in the neutral zone where it occurred. And naturally, of course, NHL official looking right at it as Toffoli's pulling his stick forward. But as we like to say here on Devils After Dark, on the Let's Go Devils podcast network, the NHL officiating is much like the Jelly of the Month Club from Christmas Vacation. Clark, it's the gift that keeps giving the whole year. So wonderful eyesight. Can everyone, all the NHL officials, get an eye test? During the All-Star break. I'd like to see some results at some point, or maybe a selective seeing. I know there's selective hearing. Maybe there's selective seeing that's going on with some of these crews. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But either way, no penalty called over there. Toffoli did have a nice 2-on-1 op, but Vasi comes up big. Holtzy made a nice play. Man, this kid rounded out his game. Holtzy made a nice play. Dive in to keep the puck alive in the zone, at least to the fourth line. Pinning in Tampa Bay for a little bit. Kevin Ball took a holding penalty, which maybe was a little bit of a dive as well. Could have been a 1-for-1 right over there. Marino had a very, very strong. Wait. I'm sorry. Ball took the late holding penalty. And then on the PK, it was John Marino playing in his 300th game, who had a breakout and could have been a bit of a Tampa Bay penalty. It didn't get called. I know Mr. Danica was talking about it in the booth. You could hear him. But yeah. What happened after that? Oh, yeah, Marino had that great PK shift. He had the break, and then he stretches his stick out right at the last second to tip the puck on a pass that is intended for one Nikita Kucherov at the side, which is rather not take that chance. So good play right there by John Marino. Great shift. The break should have drew a penalty to even it up, and then that defensive play on the other side taking it away from Kucherov. Penalty gets killed. Devils go into the second period. Nothing. But it doesn't take long for the Tampa Bay Lightning to get on the board with Nick Paul. Stop me if you heard this one before. Uncovered at the side of the net. Oh, boy. Ball's too far out, coming from the boards. Nemec actually had his guy on the other side, but still, easy tip from a Victor Hedman shot from the point. Can't put that one on Vanacek. 1:09 into the second period, even strength goal. Tampa Bay goes up 1-0. Then Colin Miller, that's where he got called on that phantom tripping call. Sorelli goes down. Okay, maybe a nice play by him drawing the penalty. But again, another one that could have went, 1-for-1 there. But either way, because when we look back at it, we saw that Colin Miller stick never touched the skates. I don't know how that's tripping. But either way, Devils BK and Vanacek, who was by far and away the star of the game for the New Jersey Devils, making just numerous timely saves to keep the team in the game over here. One of them being on Stamkos, moving left to right with the shoulder, getting up big there, puffing out and blocking that shot by Steven Stamkos. And then that penalty kill ended with Nico Hischier winning a faceoff and then a clear right after. So good play by the captain. But then at 10:40 of the second, Tampa Bay goes up 2-0. Brandon Hagel beats both Luke Hughes and John Marino in the front of the net. Looked like John thought the shot was going that way, turned the wrong way, and then Luke was just kind of flat-footed, stretching his stick out. And again, Hagel's got two opportunities on Vitek right in front there. Can't put this one on the goaltender. Hagel gets the second one and puts it past. For his 15th of the year, Hedman gets his 40th assist. Holy hell. Oh, Victor Hedman, by the way, had an assist on the Nick Paul goal, the first one of the game there with that long shot. So now he got an assist on this one, too, from Braden Hagel, because it's basically kind of the same play with the long-range shot. So that's his 39th and 40th assist of the year. Damn. Victor Hedman's having a quiet, good year. I feel like you don't hear his, I don't know, he's dinged up for a little bit. But still 40 assists already. Either way, 2-0 Tampa Bay Lightning. Vanacek got the first, but not the second attempt. Then another big save on Stamkos, kicking the leg out. Mercer had a nice opportunity after that. Like, really, since that Toffoli 2-on-1, really probably the best opportunity of the game for the Devils. Dawson Mercer kind of gets a pass in stride, moving up, and he's able to put like a nice little move through the stick and the leg lane of the defenseman right in front of him, and then he splits both of them and gets in, and I believe it was a backhand shot that he got on Vasi, but again, Vasi made the save. Going into the third, 2-0 Lightning, and the man who used to play for that team, Andre Palat, finally got the Devils on the board with a goal at 2:49, even strength goal, 2-1 Devils right at the start of the third period, and this was a good hockey sense keep by. Oh man, I think I was saying it a little bit wrong before. Hataka. No, hot. That's like Hataka. There we go. Hataka. There we go. Hataka. I've been practicing. I was trying to mimic the way Bill, don't call me Captain Spaulding, was saying it. Hataka. I think that's it. Reading the play, and he is able to beat Nick Paul, the first goal scorer of the game for the Tampa Bay Lightning, as he's trying to stretch out to, kind of deflect a puck out of the zone. Hataka, I gotta stop and think about it every single time. Hataka reads that he can't get there. It's out of his reach. So he just quickly glides over to kind of like the center blue line position and backhands the puck back into the zone, and it goes right to the captain. Little puck luck there. And Nico sees that he's got a lane. So he starts driving in a little bit, but then he also notices, Palat and Timo are right there as well. So he puts a good shot, and Bryce Salvador pointed this out on the broadcast. It's a good low shot with a high probability of a rebound because he knows he's got two guys, he's got some numbers moving towards the net, and it goes back out, and Palat is there in position, center slot, and he just slams that bad boy past Vasi for his sixth of the year. Goal against your former team is always nice as well. The captain gets the assist, his 14th, and then Hataka, there we go, gets his first assist of the year. So congratulations. Is it Santiri? I think that's how I say it. I'm sure I'm screwing it up, and you guys will tell me in the chat. So what is this? 3-0 that's 2-1 Devils, but then it's a minute later at 3:49. Stamkos able to get multiple chances again at the puck in front of the net. It was almost a replay of some of the previous action. And Nemitz looking much like Luke did on the second goal, I believe. He looked like a little flat-footed, like he's trying to stretch. Got to be a little more aggressive. Again, this is stuff. Living with the young defensive core. They make mistakes. And he's got to recognize in that situation that I know Kucherov is standing right next to you, but it's not going to matter because Stamkos is going to score right there. You got to – it's all, in that instant of a split second that you got to make that decision. And it's tough. It's not easy. But Stamkos, again, gets multiple shots there, and he puts his 21st goal of the season home for a 3-1 Lightning lead. That's Kucherov's 52nd assist of the year. Hot damn. That dude is crushing it again. And the momentum and everything that the Devils got with the Palat goal, boom. Lightning take it right back a minute later. What do we got? Oh, then John Marino took a hook and call that was a little bit, looked again like whoever it was kind of had John's stick under his arm, but, that's drawing a penalty as well, so you can go both ways on there. Vanacek had a huge save on a breakaway on that power play, I do believe. And then at 7:19, oh, yes, Jesper Bratt puts one home, and they had a great play, great individual effort over here, unassisted, even strength, brings the Devils within 1, 3-2, and he sees a loose puck in the neutral zone, and he chips it against the boards, and boom, perfect ricochet right around Victor Hedman, and Jesper, that speed, those afterburner Bratt. He made the Kessel run. Was it 12 parsecs? Whatever it is. I was watching a Star Wars thing last night. Just popped in my head. Either way, Jesper Bratt, he turns on the afterburners, and he is gone, and he's moving in. And the captain, Nico, is trying to keep with him up on the wing. He's a little bit covered. Jesper Bratt takes the shot, and it just finds its way through the 5-hole. And I don't know if I've ever seen a puck move slower in my life to cross that goal line. It was just like, Remember, like waiting for things to load for all of us older people on the internet. That puck was moving so slow, and I'm like, oh man, someone from Tampa Bay is gonna come and swipe it away, but it just barely makes it and crosses that goal line before you see a stick coming right in there. Woohoo! Nail biter. Talk about seconds, feeling like minutes over there. It trickles through for Bratt's 19th goal of the season, and I believe that's his 50th point. So, nice pace and nice year so far for one Jesper Bratt. What were you in? Game 47? That's his 50th point. So, I'll take that. It's pretty nice. Keep it up, kid. You've been a strong point of this first half through all these injuries. So Jesper Bratt pulls the Devils within one. We got another. That's right. So it's kind of sucked to look and you see Steven Stamkos and then there's Kucherov there as well. But Stamkos comes driving into the net, again, kind of beating his man, and he attempts to get a shot away, but I think it was Marino was there to, be in position and be in the way in that zone. And I don't know how, I don't think the shot actually got onto net, but somehow the puck bounces back and Kucherov is right there. And he has a wide open, kind of lane and shot, and Vanacek just moved right to the side and he came up with probably the biggest, most timeliest save of this game. Because after scoring and getting back into it, boom, you give one right back. It's 3-1. Okay, now Jesper Bratt, about 4 minutes later, brings you back within one, and then this massive opportunity, right after that. So good play by Vitek Vanacek. Again, he did amazing. He was the Devils all-star tonight. Then the Devils, they actually get a penalty called for them with an interference call, which a little ticky-tack, but you know what? We'll take it because I get it. You can kind of pick someone for a bit, but you can't just continue to drive them completely out of the play. That's technically interference. So probably would have been a good defensive play about 20 years ago, but right now you can't do that. So, Devils go on the power play, and guess what? Nothing happens. Nothing happens except Vitek Vanacek making a massive save on a 2-on-1 short-handed break. That was the highlight of the power play for the Devils. And they said it on the broadcast. Everyone else has said it. You watch the Devils, you know it to be true. No Jack. No PP power. It's just the way it's been going. So hopefully after the All-Star break, that'll change. I don't know. Maybe they can get some regrouping of the power play units or something if Jack is not ready to come back. But they really miss him on that power play. So they do nothing there, and then Tampa Bay gets another goal to go up 4-2. At 13:52 of the third period. Ball. Oh, that's right. That's the one. Kevin Ball is in the corner. Vanacek, the puck is shot around. Vanacek stops it behind the net. He plays it over to Kevin Ball, and he puts a little bit too much barbecue sauce on this pass to Justin Dowling, who's kind of just, circling back and trying to shoot back up the ice. And the puck basically just goes right through him, straight to Braden Point. Oh, how awesome. And he's got a wide open net to just bang it in, unassisted for his 24th of the year. He basically got that puck right in the center slot, by the way. So you got Vanacek coming back from, playing the puck behind the net, and then this is impossible. He had no chance at all on that play. But that's Point's 24th to put the Lightning back up 4-2. What do we have after that? Oh, the gambler came out. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to pull that goalie. and go 6-5. There we go. Yeah. Lindy went 1 for 3 in the goaltending pulling for the night, I believe. Because at first, at 17:22, we get a goal from Holy to Foley. Tyler puts it home, gets a nice fortunate bounce right to him at the side of the net after a long-range shot. Who got the assist? Oh, it was Palat and Nemitz. Okay. So Andre got 2 points tonight. Goal and assist. Good game. Hopefully, maybe that'll be something to grow, work upon, improve upon, and just use as a kind of a bouncing board into some bigger and better things at the start of the unofficial second half of the season. We're technically already in it now, but either way, Toffoli gets that goal, long range shot, fortunate bounce right to him. Boom, goal scorer puts that home. It's 21st of the year. Okay, all right. Now you got, what was that, at 17:22? So you got, 2:38 left. You're only down 1. Maybe wondering yourself, how in the hell is this team still in this game? 2 words, Vitek Vanacek. He did wonders. He did wonders tonight. I really can't put any of the goals on him. He played exceptionally well. So Lindy says, well, why not pull the old goalie again? This time, however, Luke Hughes makes a little bit of a rookie mistake. He got some vultures just circling around the neutral zone. And Luke tries to pass it up. I get what he was doing because he's trying to rush the play late in the third period. You're down. But Kucherov just hawked him, and kind of waited for that pass instead of Luke skating it up the ice a little bit. And he just kind of like one of those, safeties or cornerbacks picking a pass off the old quarterback. Kucherov gets it. He sends it over to Sorelli and then right over to Hagel. Boom, empty net goal. Damn it. There went that. So maybe should have folded him there. What can you do? Lindy says, well, I am known as the gambler. We're down by 2, but we still got some time left. Pull him on out again. Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. Or I guess that would be the opposite, but either way. Lightning get another empty net goal after a couple of opportunities. It was Braden Point again. Hagel got the first one, and then Braden Point gets the second one at 19:06. All even strength goals tonight for both teams. Wow. 9 of them. Even though 2 of them were empty netters. Devils lose. Tough one. 6-3. Shots on goal for the Lightning. 9-19. Oh. When we say Vitek Vanacek was the star of this game for the Devils, we tell no lie. 9-19-14 for a total of 42 shots. The Devils had 6-4. 4 in the second period. To Tampa Bay's 19. 6-4, 14 in the third at least, for a total of 24. Where's our face-off percentages over here? Pretty even this time. 29 wins for Tampa Bay, 28 for the Devs. Both teams offers on the power plays. Devils did a good job on the penalty kill tonight. Hits were just about even, 35-34. The Devils had 17 block shots. Oof. Well, a lot of those probably came in the last, with those empty net goal situations there. But either way, Devils lose. Last game before the unofficial second half start. Well, no, before the All-Star break. That's what I meant to say. Getting ahead of myself here. Devils get back on February the 6th, Tuesday night, against the Colorado Avalanche. Let's bring in the king of the football calls himself right now, who graced us with a John Marino 300th game football call extravaganza. Sam, by God, woo! Sam, then we got a lot to talk about here in the sense that this team needs a break. They still fought back. Vitek Vanacek played awesome. We got some Stadium Series jerseys to talk about. On sale February the 5th, by the way. Just as the teams are coming back. And yeah, just how you feel about this team at the mid-season, quote unquote unofficial, mid-season break. And I would love to see everyone on YouTube Live and Facebook give a thought out grade that you feel would meet this team. Now I know I'm going to see a lot of sarcastic Fs coming through, but I'd like to hear if you got any real ones. What grade do you think this team would get here at this All-Star break, Sam?
The rookie defense was a story tonight in terms of why the Devils were giving up goals. I mean, can you blame them? The rookies, a lot of these players they really haven't played, together that often. And what's interesting, and I would love to get Bryce Salvador's take. Kevin Ball, that pass. Salvador said he had the right idea, just the execution on that. And again, was it Dowling that didn't? I don't know. I have to go to the replay on that one because I would love to get an explanation from Bryce why that was that would have been my last resort pass, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
In that situation. I think Lindy should have folded him once they were down by a goal. I think he pulled Vitek the second time around way too early. I was surprised.
Mm-hmm.
This team has a habit of giving up quick goals after scoring a big one. Let them settle down, get the puck possession in the zone, maybe get a face-off in the offensive zone where, Tampa has to defend. But I just thought it was way too early. Way too early. Was it 2 minutes and 45 seconds left? I thought it was a little too early doing that. But the team comes back. Vanacek, I thought, gets an A+ in this game because he made a lot of saves. A lot of saves. And, again, the goals that went past him, and I'm not talking about the empty netters, but, Nemitz, again, a rookie, just growing pains. You got to tie up the guy. It was half-assed, to be honest. And he knows it. Kevin Ball knows he made a mistake. But the team did respond. I thought Toffoli and Palat played decent tonight. Jesper Bratt got one as well. But the team desperately needs Jack Hughes because that power play looks so different with Jack Hughes on it.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's... I think the best the Devils can do right now is just heal. Just heal, rest, get away from the game. Those that are not going to the All-Star game, just get away from it for a few days. Come back fresh because the second half of the season's that's where the money is made. Do you get in the playoffs? And the Devils are really outside looking in. They're not that far off. A lot of people are doom and gloom.
No, they're only 4 points back and 5 points of the division.
Yeah. But
third Third in the division. Let me clarify. Third in the division, not the division in total. Sorry.
I thought the first period, I thought they played really well. I know they didn't get a lot of shots registered in the first period, just like the second period, but just the way that they kept up with Tampa, the way that they played, I didn't think they were that bad.
They were no, in the first and the third they weren't really awful, but at the second period they stunk. Because the first period they weren't giving up, all of these crazy chances against VTech. It was kind of an uneventful first period, to tell you the truth. Like, there was nothing really like. Even I was just like, wow. I'm like, we're almost through this. I have like two things written down here. Like they played well in the sense that they didn't let it, let the game get taken to them. Basically.
I think part of their second period woes is because the line changes are on the other side, and they sometimes get caught, and then players get tired. Then mistakes happen. So, they've got to work on that just a little bit. I don't know how, but, I mean, some of the guys, when Tampa had sustained pressure, like Kevin Ball was out there for, I guess on one of the.
Oh, he had a couple really, really long shifts there.
Yeah. So,
by the way, just real quick before they disappear from me in the chat over here, I just want to say, Steven says a C. Max is doing a D. JP is a D plus. Okay, I can say a D plus. I think is an honest grade. I can see that on over there. The BDA D. Ramona. No, not shocking here for me, but she gives the F. She gives the F out there. JS gives multiple Fs with multiple F bombs afterwards. Steven Angle D. Oh wait, Steve, I already got you. M Peyton F. Zach. A D minus. Select a D plus. Ted is going with a D. And Max agrees, though, an A for VV. Look at that. Okay. Just wanted to get some of these read over here before the YouTube chat, disappears on me and it doesn't go back that far. JP is the teacher, and that's why a D plus. He sees some effort there. They did a little bit. They did like a quarter of their homework. Well, Sam, what's tough, is when you're going to think about this team, what are the themes that seem to be going on with this team this year? And these aren't fun. In this first half, these are my three themes that we hear about more often than not when we're talking about the Devils. Rookie defenseman, team not scoring first, injuries. That's not a good hat trick of themes that seem to be recurring with this team. At first, I might have said power play because it was so ridiculously good, but it's dried up. Special teams have been not so great. Penalty kill, not the best, but it has improved slightly. They did a good job tonight. But that's not good, when you think about it. Those are the three things that we've probably talked about the most in this, pre-All-Star break portion of the season. Rookie defenseman, team having to be down and come back, which they have done, and injuries. What would you say? Anyone out there? You got any other ones?
Oh, there's always a buzz about Alexander Holtz. We talk about his progression.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying in general, if we're the way we were expecting this season to go, did you think that those would be the top three themes that we would be talking about? At this, at the midpoint of the season.
2 out of 3. 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3?
Yeah, because the rookies, we knew that was going to be potentially a growing pains there. but long term, that's an upgrade over Damon Severson and Ryan Graves. Plus, your salary cap is not tied up, and you're screwing yourself by re-signing them. So that's a hard thing to do for Fitzgerald to let he traded Severson away and let Graves go, but the growing pains now we'll be thankful of that 3 years from now when this is a cup contending team. They have that potential, and even when they're down so many guys, they're still in it. I mean, yeah, I know the score was 6-3, but they were still in it till they start pulling the goalie. So, I really, again, I'm not. And the injuries, I think I did mention that in preseason, that after going 7-0, only injuries could really derail this team, and it has. But again, is this team going to be like the Florida Panthers last season, where they go through all these obstacles, and then come April, can they get in the playoffs, squeak in, and then suddenly get everybody back for round one, game one?
Even if you do, I think people are saying that my camera's blurry, so I don't know what's going on with it. Hopefully it clears up. Is it blurry?
Just point it down a little bit, Scotty.
Okay.
Just a little bit. I don't think it made a difference. Oh, no, it's good. No, I don't know.
All right. Well, apologies about that.
No, don't apologize. It's not your fault. It's the webcam doing
Well,
it. It's called auto. It's called autofocus. You just got to turn that off. And now you look fine.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Now I do. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know I see some people over here. And Peyton, I agree. You do not mortgage the future at this point. You do not trade, your Holtzes, your Nemitz. Obviously, Luke is not going anywhere, but your Seamus Casey, everyone they keep hearing, this team's just got to ride it out at this point. This is not their year to contend for a cup. Waiver wire pickups, DeSimone, will probably start with the team. Maybe he can help out, but that's all I really see kind of happening over here.
Well,
yes, I am. This is that's how you hide aging in Hollywood. Very, very nicely done there.
Yeah.
R. Nunes. No, M. Peyton, it's a Spectrum out here in Los Angeles, so I wouldn't be surprised. I think it's actually just this crappy webcam. I should go back to the laptop camera.
Oh.
Here I was thinking, I got one of those Logi cameras and it still sucks. So I don't know. I'll have to just go back to my.
I'll help you with that.
All right.
Maybe I'll show you how to do your camera. At our tailgate.
Oh man. Yeah, but I don't know. I think this team kind of stands pat at this point. Unless it's like waiver wire pickups or something like that. Don't mortgage the future, as we've all said. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give this team probably like a C-. That's what I would say.
Took my answer.
That would probably. Oh, did I really?
Yeah, I was thinking.
Wow.
I can't give him a D because the effort has been.
The effort's there. Yeah.
Yeah, the effort's there.
And the injuries.
On a bell curve, they would have a B. I don't know.
I'm going to go with C-. Because, that's just what I feel. The offense is okay, but the defense is just not so good. The goaltending is definitely improved over the season. That's for damn sure. So, I think it's those rookie defense. So I'm gonna go with C-. That's all right, Sam. If you want to do C- too, that's fine. You can do it.
I'm going with the bell curve.
Or not? Okay, pure silence there. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, well, I mean, C minus is, I think they haven't lived up to their potential. They've had some challenges, but really, their biggest challenge right now is to stay healthy and play better team defense.
Yeah.
But the rookies, I mean, I still consider Kevin Ball a rookie, even though he's, really in his second full season.
Yeah. He's got plenty to learn.
Yeah.
Nemitz wouldn't even be playing up here if it wasn't for all the injuries right now. It is what it is. But okay, I'm going with C minus just because I'm factoring in all those factors that we were talking about, rookie defense and the injuries especially. They did show a lot of good promise at certain points when they were actually healthy, but this team gets banged up, and it gets banged up with some pretty big pieces. That's tough. So Dougie, Jack, obviously, Timo, it's been a lot. So I'm going to give him a C minus. C minus I do. All right. On a good note, though, Sam Woo, what do you think of those stadium jerseys?
Pretty awesome.
I think they're cool.
My opinion, I kind of wish they flipped the colors, but I'm not unhappy. I like the a real black jersey, not the jersey. Something. Yeah. Something of that nature.
No, we're in agreement on that. Yeah.
I know a lot of people are complaining. I know Shorts Guy's complaining, about the availability of the jerseys, especially the Adidas ones. And what can you do? They say it's supply chain issues, and I say that was so 2020. Like, I explained my conspiracy theory, why it's taking that long, and why Fanatics would have it faster. And I think the reason why is Adidas is on the way out, Fanatics is on the way in. So let Fanatics make some money off of it, while Adidas, will make money off of the authentic ones. But again, I have my conspiracy theories. Like, why would Adidas have supply chain issues when Fanatics does not? Is the crappier fabric easy to get?
I have no idea. I like them though. Yeah, and I agree, Ted. I would much rather, and Sam just said the same thing. I would much rather have that one instead of the jersey. I like that much better. Yeah, it'll look phenomenal if they can tweak it a little bit here and there, I'm sure. But for a first shot at like a jersey like that, I think they did pretty damn good. I like what's there. There could be some things done a little bit differently, but overall, I think it's pretty cool looking.
It's evil looking. That's what you want. It looks evil. And
it's going to look really cool out there, outdoors, like on that ice. It's going to look awesome.
Yeah.
Under the lights.
Now, what are your thoughts about the helmet? Have you seen the helmet?
So they're going to wear the shiny one like the Kings do and the Golden Knights? I'm not a huge fan of the
Isn't there like a big Devils logo on the side of the helmet?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see the helmet. I tell you, I actually didn't see the helmet, but yeah, and Peyton, I agree. At least we didn't get that Isles jersey. Oof.
That's such a Lou thing. My theory on why it's that is Lou's eyes are going, and when they were trying to show him some jerseys, he's like, "I can't see the lettering. Can you make it bigger?"
Max says it's the matte black with the chrome logo. Okay. I didn't get it. I didn't see those. I just saw the post about the jersey, so I'll have to look up about the helmet. But I think they're going to look pretty sick out there. That's for sure. I'm surprised they did the Flyers. I mean, I guess not. They got to do the white because they're the road team. But I thought it'd be a little more maybe colorful. But I think the Flyers one looks good too. I just the Isles I think comes in last place for me, and then the Rangers just before that. I mean, they both really didn't get those great of a jersey there. I'm just glad we didn't get that Isles one. Oof. That one's tough.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out, though. I'm excited. It's going to look... does the blue on the Isles jersey look too dark, like the old uniform from years ago? I don't know. I didn't... I'll have to check it out again. But I really like the Devils one. See, this jersey, I know I'm gonna order me one of these. This is one I want to get.
Is it for
The jersey?
time?
I'm sure, probably.
Yeah. I'm gonna get the.
Well, I don't know. Can you still get the reverse retro? You could probably get it maybe on Fanatics, but I don't know if you could get one an Adidas one. Can you?
Market or something. I don't know. Whoever has it.
I don't know if they still are making those or not, or if it was just like, because isn't that what Adidas does? Like with soccer, I think I remember Shorts guy telling me that one time where they do like just a year and then that's it.
Yeah,
that's it. They just make them for that year and then they're done.
What player would you get? Or you're not going to?
Oof. No, I would love to get a player. That's a good question, Sam Woo. Man. I mean, probably someone locked up. I already have. Well, I have Jack. I have my retro jersey is a Jack, my reverse retro. So maybe get. Oh no, but my other one, the Kansas City Scouts jersey, I think I have. That's a Nico Hischier one. Would I get a Brat? He's gonna be here for quite some time.
You can even get a Luke Hughes.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, maybe I might get a Luke one.
That's
good call, Sam Woo.
That's a good one.
Holtz. Get a Holtzy? Mm-hmm.
That's a good one, too.
Yeah, the Scouts tribute jersey. That's the one I have. I'm Nico Hischier in that one. And then I have Jack in the reverse retro. So yeah, maybe I get Luke. Ooh, that's a good one.
See, I'm always thinking.
You're always thinking over there, Sam Woo. I don't know. Are they going to play it? Are they going to make the jerseys with anyone's names? Like Ronaldo was saying Stevens. Ted was saying Chico. I guess you could get a Chico because he'll be calling the game on radio. So it's kind of like he's there playing a little bit. I think Sam Woo was had it for the night.
Yeah, I'm getting a little tired.
Yes. Sam Woo's he's tuckering out over there.
He's
like, all right.
I have an early morning.
Topics to talk about
I have an early morning reconnaissance mission tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's right. Okay, very nice.
For the Woo report.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm thinking Luke. Then my backups would be Holtzy. I like the idea of a Chico Resch as well. That's a good one. Just because he will be there, like actually doing something with the game. Stevens would look cool, but he would never have maybe if he was a coach right now, he'd get a Sergei Brylin. Ooh. All right, I'll stop. Sam was like, you could get a Brodeur. Because he is assistant general manager. Look at you, Sam Woo.
Yeah.
And instead of like a C or an A, you just get like AGM.
What does that stand for?
Assistant general manager.
Oh, okay.
Or no, maybe you just get him the A, for the assistant general manager. He's the assistant captain of the general managing. What about a Woo jersey? Oh, Ted. Would you get a Woo jersey?
For the Stadium Series? Nah.
I've never had a jersey with my name on the back. I've always gotten players.
Yeah, I've always gotten players except for one jersey. I did because of the Devils were giving out free jerseys with season tickets. So I have that. Also have a Ken Klee jersey. I love Ken Klee. He's coaching women's hockey now.
Oh, who doesn't love the clear? Come on.
The Klee fence.
The Klee.
Give me a K. Give me an L. Give me an E. Give me another E. What's that spell? Klee. We used to chant that. Devils Rangers quarterfinals 2006, if anybody remembers. And when he scored that goal, it's like Klee 1, Yager 0.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, I think we should wrap it on up. It's been a fun edition. Fun first half. We'll get a little week off here. Or actually a little bit longer than that.
Yeah.
From
the
Devils
Insane
After Dark.
Pollock. I was thinking the same thing when Scotty said AGM. I'm thinking the AGM battery.
Oh, Max! Ken Danico.
Ah.
Although he probably technically won't be. He'll be there, but he won't be calling the game. I don't think MSG's not broadcasting that.
No. Nope. I don't think they're even covering. We'll talk about that off air.
Yeah.
Because we're going to have a big party, a big tailgate. JoinOurCrew.com. Please sign up. Scan the QR code. February 17th.
R. Nunez. If Miles Wood was still on the team, you could get a Miles Wood jersey and just cover up. Oh, man.
Oh, I love those jerseys when people put like tape over it and then rewrite another player's name. I remember my friend Rick. He had a Danny Cannell jersey, and then he
Danny
put,
Cannell.
Yeah, Danny Cannell. Like, that's random. And then he had white tape over it and just wrote Warner.
I think one year, one of my old roommates, we used to do like, holiday Christmas gifts for each other around the holidays. And we'd put like a little limit on there, it would only be like $20 or $30 or something like that. And my friend ended up getting me a a Derek Ward Giants jersey that was like
Is that the Earth, Wind, and Fire running back tandem?
I think so. It was like on the clearance rack. And he's like, I didn't go over the limit. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And it was one of those, like, it wasn't like a real jersey either. It was like, it was like a Fanatics jersey. I'm pretty sure that's who it was. I think it's still in my closet. But yeah. Hanging right next to the Lawrence Taylor jersey. Oh, man. All right, everybody. We're being goofy over here.
I have a Jason Williams
Scott Norwood.
jersey.
What? Jason Williams?
Jason Williams jersey. The Nets. Yeah.
Oh.
And then, like, a month later, he shoots his limo driver.
Oh, man.
Yeah. That wasn't good.
I'm trying to think any other random ones I have. Not really. That was like the only.
I have a Claude Vilgrain jersey. That's another Claude Vilgrain. Alexander.
You got a
Seaback.
Vern Fiddler in there. You got Alexander Seaback. I can see that he was on the team for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, he had some really good lines. I love seeing.
Stephane
every now and then I'll
Richer.
see like. I have a Stephane Richer jersey. I have the old 44. Yeah, I got Richer. My other jersey doesn't have a name on the back. This one is Kovalchuk. Then I got two. I think I have two Jacks now. I have like a real red one, and then I got the reverse, and then the reverse. No. I got like a Fanatics red one, and then the reverse retro, and then the Nico Scouts. I think that's all of them. I have a couple older ones too, but they don't have anything on the back. I have just a white one, just a red one, and then I have like one of the old all black practice jerseys. And I used to have the black starter jersey, but my friend Candace kidnapped it from me in college, and then she just never gave it back. And now, but she's a big Devils fan, so I've allowed her to keep it, and she sends me a picture of it every now and then when I need good luck.
A hostage picture.
Yeah, from Pittsburgh. She lives in Pittsburgh now, so but she still has it, and yeah, she cherishes it because I'm just like that. They don't make that anymore. It's too small for me now, anyway. But but still.
I have a Victor Kozlov jersey.
Wow.
So I got a deal on CCM authentic, player jersey with a fighting strap and all that, and I had it sent out, tackle tool. So I thought, that Victor Kozlov guy, I think he's the future. So my friend and I got it. He got a red one, I got a white one, and boy, was that like the biggest waste of money or resources. He didn't like. I think he had concussion issues, and only because we went to practice and the way, like, we saw him skate, and it was like, wow, this guy skates well for a big guy. That's my guy. Once he gets,
he was, he was a big dude. Oh, Max is looking for an Anton Volchenkov jersey. Wow.
That's a good one. The A-Train.
Man, I wish I had a Valeri Zelapukin.
Thank you, Matt.
Oh,
Payton.
wow. Payton.
Yes.
Woo.
Yes. Tailgate Awesomeness Fund. Thank you.
Woo!
Yeah, so, we're going to have more information because we're kind of reconfiguring, what we're doing with the tailgate on February 17th, but it's going to be an awesome one. Because I just dropped a line, maybe a 6-foot Submarino. Number 6, 6-foot Submarino.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Will there be 6-foot subs for number 6?
They're going to be individually sliced so small
that thank you, Ronaldo.
They could be pocket submarinos that you get from
pocket submarinos.
Yeah.
Oh, we got. By the way, we got a Pat Verbeek shout out, a Neil Broughton,
Ooh.
Victor Kozlov, the shootout specialist. Neil Broughton would be cool.
Or Mike Jefferson Danton, maybe that jersey.
Mike Jefferson Danton.
Remember that? Remember that?
Yeah. Who was the dude that they brought up the other day? Oh, Eric, what was his name? Gelida, I think?
Oh.
The dude that had that monster shot?
Yeah. Gelinas. Yeah, that's what I did with the Kozlov jersey. Then he's off the team, and then Danton comes out of nowhere. So I think I remember taking the nameplate and just writing Danton on the back because he had 22 as well.
Wow. Make that into a Lemieux right there.
Ronaldo, thank
Max
you.
And Ronaldo.
Woo!
Yeah. Woo!
9 days of misery, no Devils hockey.
Well, Bruce Driver is another good one. Sean Chambers.
That's a good one.
Jason Arnott, that'd be a good one too.
Arnott.
Two-termer.
He was a good Devil.
Yeah.
There's
Zajac
also
came back for the Breland thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Bill Guerin.
That's a good one too. Bill Guerin.
Johnny Mack.
Ralston. I see a lot of Ralston jerseys. Old Winky. You ever notice he would always wink at the camera all the time? In all the interviews, he would always breaking the fourth wall.
Rafalski. McKay.
Brian Rafalski. Okay. I already have a Kovalchuk selector. You don't have to remind me. Randy McKay. That's a good one.
It was his birthday the other
Bobby
day.
Holik. What's that?
It was his birthday the other day, Randy McKay.
Oh, happy birthday, Randy.
He's a good friend. He's a good friend of the podcast, actually, because he was on Game Day Live for about 5 minutes, and then when he was waiting for an Uber the same day,
That's right.
he came on Devils After Dark during the playoffs.
Johan Hedberg. That's another good one, too. I love Randy McKay. Randy McKay was one of my, if not the, for a while, one of my favorite Devils. When I first started watching it, I was younger. You know, what was I, like 11, I think, when he came to the team? And the crash, I used to love the crash line, you know? Yeah. So he was one of my all-time favorite Devils.
The reason why I'm laughing is that when I'm thinking of Randy, do you remember that commercial he did? Him and Scott Niedermeyer, I believe. The anti-smoking commercial. Hi, this is Randy McKay. Cigarettes are bad. and then they're like, these hits hurt, and then, like, they show Scott Niedermeyer like hitting somebody, and then Scott Niedermeyer with like cigarettes in his hand, but these can kill you.
No, I don't recall. You're gonna have to look that up. Maybe we'll have to,
it wasn't a TV commercial. It was up on the jumbotron at the Meadowlands. Yeah, it's like, hi, this is Randy McKay. Smoking is not very good.
Ooh, Jeff Friesen. John, I have my Stefan Riche, so that's the one. That's the one.
Langenbrunner, loved him.
Corey Schwab. I know I've told that story 1,000 times, but I was at that game when Corey got into the massive goalie fight with who was it? Soderstrom, right? I think on against the Islanders.
Yep.
Woo-hoo! I'll never forget Corey chugging down the ice, blocker glove, and then boom, 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 boom. Poor Tommy, he got rocked.
Yeah, I think Colin White and Randy McKay should do anti-smoking commercials.
Yeah, they both have the voice for it. Yeah.
Hey.
Man.
The guys
but
were
Randy
checking. Sorry.
No, that's fine. No, Randy was always one of my favorites, though. When I was younger, was mad when he got traded. But either way, we're gabbing here. Pandolfo, that's a good one. Oliwa,
Sergei Brylin,
Grant Marshall, Chris Terreri. How about that? Gianta, Peter Sikora. Very nice. Well done, everyone.
Brendan Shanahan.
Ooh. Brendan Shanahan. Zuby. Dinas Zubris. John Madden. Selecta's got a peek at Anderchuk. Wow.
How about Dougie Gilmore?
Dougie Gilmore.
Wish he never left.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, he was only there for like, what? It was like a season and a half?
Yeah. I asked him why he left. Like, I was like, did you not like us? And he told a story. He said, back in those days, my agent got a better deal in Chicago, and with the NHLPA, you went for the, it was kind of like he was forced to take the money, but he actually really wanted to stay in Jersey. And I don't know if he's BSing or whatever, but he really loved his time in New Jersey. Alexander McGillney, says Max.
McGinley, yeah. Nemchinov, wow. Dennis Peterson. We need to get
Brendan Morrison.
Oh man, what? Brendan Morrison. I used to think he was going to be the next massive thing. I was so mad.
Well, yeah, Hobie Baker winner. I mean, you're right.
I thought he was going to be like. I thought he was going to be like our version of someone like a Sidney Crosby or something like that. I thought he was going to be this like generational player.
Vladimir Malikov. Does it come with skis?
Malikov. We should all chip in for his birthday and get Schwartz guy like a Jan Denis jersey. You know, like one of those goalies that only played like 2 games here and there.
No,
As a
get him a Shilmistra.
Some of those goalies just played like 2 games as Marty's backup. We got to get him like.
Wasn't there a Jeff Reese somewhere? Or
Jeff Friesen, I know that. Sheldon Surrey,
Ari Ohanen. That's what we'll get him.
Ari Ohanen, yeah. Lyle Odeline, wow. Konstantinov, oh yeah, Ralston. Man, Lyle, Steve Thomas, wow. Damn. You know what we got to do one of these days in the off season? Make like our all-time. And I see Sam's texting me right now saying like, let's wrap this up, please. I am falling asleep right now. You know what we got to do at some point is make like some of our all-time teams. I saw someone on one of the Mets sites, you know, made their all-time team, you know, type of thing. We should do that in the off season. Make up. Like
was it basically
teams.
the 86 and 69 Mets?
Should have been, but it wasn't. You know, there are a number of things that you'd be like, yeah, I don't know if I can agree with that. But either way, we should do that sometime. Bryce Salvador is another good one. Oleg Tverdovsky. Wow. But yeah, we should do that in the off season. Come up with our all-time Devils team, like me, you, Shorts Guy, Beer Baron, Nick, like the whole team, whole crew. And we'll have everyone send theirs in as well.
Alrighty.
Sam's done.
Well,
Mrs. Woo is calling. She's saying,
wrap.
finish up your little podcast there, Sam. Get your ass up here and take the trash out.
That's exactly what she said, actually. I don't know. Are you on our group text with us? Or something? That's exactly what she said.
We love Mrs. Woo. She allows us to have all this fun all the time, so thank you.
Yeah. All right. So, again, joinourcrew.com. We'll have more about the tailgate. It's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a lot of laughter. It's going to be fulfilling. It's going to be lots of surprises. I'm looking forward to that day, Scotty.
All right. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. So I'm going to hit the music. As we end, we'll have the Sunday edition of the Let's Go Devils podcast tomorrow night. Enjoy the break, everybody. But just remember, this podcast, there are no breaks. We go all day long, all season long. Even if there is no off season or break. Well, thank you to everybody dropping the podcast at midnight. Till next time, let's go Devils.